Anybody contemplating going on the Malaysia My Second Home MM2H program will always ask, where can I find information on MM2H? And then when someone feeds him information on MM2H, the second question is this information reliable? Can this be trusted? Or is this person saying something that's accurate? Where can I find reliable information on MM2H? And so today I'm going to recommend to you a source of information that you can trust on MM2H. And in this short video, we'll talk about that. So let's get right into it.
And I'm streets so bright, every corner a delight. Markets buzz with life, filled with joy and sights. Hidden gems we find, local flavors oh so kind. From the beaches white, warm sun feels just right. Penang my new home, wherever I roam, this place is my own. Penang my new home.
The best source of information on MM2H, Malaysia My Second Home, is of course the government itself. After all, it is they who make the rules, it is they who change the rules, and so if you want to know about the rules, we go straight to them and get it straight from the horse's mouth. So, but where in the government's vast bureaucracy can we find this information? It is available on the web itself, and here is the address. So this is the address, and this is where you can get the information as of July 2025. Of course, I can't vouch that in future the information is going to reside in the same URL, but as of today, which is the 25th of July 2025, this is where you can get the information, and all travel agencies who are processing visas for MM2H also rely on this information, because this is where they get the details, this is where they get the guidelines of what to do, what not to do, what they may do, what they may not do, and the same for the applicants, what applicants may do, may not do, what are the paperwork to prepare, and so on and so on and so on. In this short video, well, not too short, but short video, I will just run through with you what are the information. Is all in PDF. It's all in PDF. And okay, this is the URL, and it is in the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture website. Okay, the official portal of the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, and this is all the information. And yes, immediately you see that some of these are in Malay, but no worries, you can download the information and then ask a Google AI, ask AI to translate it for you. Maybe ChatGPT, maybe it is Grok or Gemini or whatever. Get AI to translate it for you, and then you will get the information. Nevertheless, I will still be picking from here some of these that is worth going through with you, so that we have I can put some of my input on this and guide you through on this. Even though I am not a travel agency for MM2H, I have no desire to do that, but if you come to me, then I will refer you to reputable agency who processes MM2H. Agencies that have been around for a long time, and they have all the experience, they have all the networking to help you with MM2H, and they will handhold you through the process. But what we are going to do is go through what we have here. So the first one is Senarai Semat Dokumen Permohonan MM2H. It means MM2H Application Document Checklist. So this is just a checklist. The second one, Garis Panduan Peleasan MM2H. This is the MM2H Licensing Guidelines. So this is with reference to the agency. What is the licensing guidelines? The third one, Syarat-syarat kelayakan baharu penyertaan program MM2H. New eligibility requirements for participation in the MM2H program. The next one, syarat-syarat kelayakan baharu penyertaan program MM2H, also including Zone Ekonomi Kewangan khas. So, the meaning, new eligibility requirements for participation in the MM2H program, Special Economic Financial Zone. This one is already in English, so I'm going to skip to this. The next one, Senarai Semak Permohonan Program Malaysia My Second Home MM2H. So this one, it means Malaysia My Second Home Program Application Checklist. And then the next one, Senarai Semak Endorsement Program Malaysia My Second Home, meaning Malaysia My Second Home Program Endorsement Checklist. Next one is in English, so I'm going to skip this one. The next one is Endorsement Checklist Malaysia My Second Home. This is in English also, so I'm going to skip, sorry about that. And then the next one is Senarai Syarikat Luar Negara yang dilantik oleh Syarikat Lesen Perniagaan Pengendalian Pelancongan dalam Negeri MM2H. This one is already placed in here. List of foreign companies appointed by the Inbound Tour Operating Business MM2H. Next is Garis Panduan Permohonan Lesen Tambahan Pejabat Cawangan Perniagaan Pengendalian Pelancongan dalam Negeri bagi program Malaysia My Second Home. So all of these are actually pertaining mostly to the travel agency themselves. But because all the details of MM2H is encapsulated here in the directive to the travel agency, we are going through this list to know that this is what the travel agency knows. And as we, the applicant, are going through the journey of getting our MM2H visa, you will know that this is all the things that the government is telling the travel agencies. So for this one, it means guideline for applying for additional license branch office for inbound tour operating businesses under the MM2H program. The next one, Garis Panduan Permohonan Perubahan Status dan Lokasi Premis Perniagaan Pengendalian Pelancongan dalam Negeri bagi program Malaysia My Second Home. That is the guideline for application for change the status and location of business premises for inbound tour operators under the MM2H program. So most of this, you see that it is not within our purview. This is about the travel agency themselves, but I'm just going through this so that when you are faced with this information, and some of this is really pertaining to yourself as an applicant for MM2H. Nevertheless, we just go through this so that I have the chance to tell you what are all these documents about. So the next one is pemakluman berhubung perlisenan perniagaan pengendalian pelancongan dalam negeri MM2H berdasarkan syarat-syarat baharu. So this one is notification regarding licensing of inbound tour operating business MM2H based on new conditions. The next one, Garis Panduan Permohonan Pembaharuan Lesen Ibu Pejabat dan Pejabat Cawangan Perniagaan Pengendalian Pelancongan dalam Negeri bagi program Malaysia My Second Home. The meaning is guideline for license renewal application, head office and branch for inbound tour operating businesses under the MM2H program. And the final one, Surat Pemakluman tentang keperluan mengemukakan permohonan peserta MM2H kepada unit OSC MM2H dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. The meaning, notification letter regarding the requirement to submit MM2H participant applications to the MM2H OSC unit within the specified period. So there we are. If you are seeking the best source of information on MM2H, that's the best source of information, the government itself. I went through all the whole list of PDF documents with you, even though some of them are not totally relevant to yourself, but just to let you know, this is everything about MM2H, and these are the guidelines given not actually to you, but rather to the travel agency, and it will be regurgitated and supplied to you by them. But what you are doing is you are going straight to the horse's mouth and get it from there. And of all the documents, one of them I have gone through with you and is in this video, which I'm going to put over here. Look for this video, and I'll also put a cut link to it so that you can look at it point by point. This is what the government is saying, and I will still be going through all the documents here to find anything that is worth telling you about. And if I find something, then I'll do a video and then we can discuss that. So that's everything. Yeah, there's one thing that is not here which has just crossed my mind, and that's the state's own regulation with regards to purchase of properties on MM2H. Because what we are seeing here is on the federal level. So this is what the federal government is saying, but above the federal government, sitting on top of that is the regulation of the state government. For example, Penang has its own regulation on what an MM2H participant may purchase in terms of property, and that is not exactly the same as what the federal government is saying. I haven't found an official information on that, even though I did share with you in my previous video what is shared on the iProperty website, the iProperty portal. So I would prefer to give you information that can be substantiated rather than depending on hearsay. So even though I may have repeated what is stated on iProperty, I wish I can find on a state government portal the same information. If I do, I will definitely share with you. But until then, we have no choice. We have to rely on the travel agency to inform you of what the state government needs, because sometimes the state government doesn't put everything in black and white on the web for everybody to see. So whatever that is available, I will dig it out and I will share with you. So now, if you have any questions, any comments, anything you want to discuss on MM2H, please put in the comments below. And also, if you yourself are an MM2H participant, share your experience of applying for MM2H. Maybe you did it now, maybe you did it last year or a few years ago. Do share your experiences, because this is going to help other people who are applying for MM2H. As far as I'm concerned, I have nothing to do with MM2H. I am the YouTuber for Penang Travel Tips. I am the content creator for the Penang Travel Tips website. All I want to do is to give you a wonderful experience in Penang. Whether you come short term as a visitor or a tourist, or you want to stay here long term and experience Penang long term with us. For me, Penang is a wonderful, marvelous place to stay. I wouldn't want to stay anywhere else. If you enjoyed Singapore, think of Penang as a more relaxed version of Singapore. We all speak English over here, so you can get by very, very easily if you speak English too. And so this will be the end of today's video, but there will be more videos on MM2H coming. If you haven't yet subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe to this video and subscribe to the channel, and also of course give this video a like so that YouTube will spread to more people who are seeking to apply for MM2H, particularly those who want to come and stay in Penang. So that's all for today. It's Timothy here signing off. See you in the next video.